Welcome to Planter Garden TV. How you beautiful people doing today? This is morning in the garden. I'm giving you my view from my garden this morning. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. If you already subscribed to the channel, please hit the notification bell because right now I'm right in the garden showing you guys what's going on in my garden. So I'm going to walk around and give you an idea of what is really happening. All right. So right now I'm doing a lot of cleaning up. I'm doing a lot of cleaning up right at this moment. So if you can see, you see the ground is clear, but down more lower down you go, it looking bushy. You know what I'm saying? But all this area I already clear up. So what I want to show you guys this morning is sometimes you don't have to destroy your kale or your collard greens, even though you plant them in the spring. Okay? Because look at these. These are kales I plant in January. I plant these kale in January and they're still producing. So what I want to do now, I want to make sure that I'm going to soften the root and put a little, you see, soften up the root, take off all the old leaves and just leave them. So they're going to be coming back. They're going to continue producing all year till next spring. So these are kale, these are collards. So what I do, I pick off these leaves and I make sure that the dot around the root is soft. So what I'm doing, I'm basically prepping them. I'm prepping them for winter. Okay, so when the winter hit, they're gonna be ready for the cold because these plants love the cold. They don't really scared about the cold. They stand any cold weather. You see down here, this one already start pushing out. You know what I'm saying? So all I have to do is make sure I put my little soften the dot and put my kind of compost around them. Okay? All these, this is all them here is scale. So what I just pick off these leaves and just leave them like that. They're gonna come back, they're gonna produce until next spring. By next spring, they're gonna start to show seed. Okay? So all these collard greens, all these kale is what I plant since last spring. So I'm just preparing them to make sure that they stand the winter and continue producing for me. All these is collards, but I'm make sure I'm cleaning around the roots, softening the earth, so they're gonna continue produce all through the winter. Okay, these are some bell peppers I have here. You know the storm come and the storm really beat them down, so I had us to come and stake them up like this. Okay, so I'm going to talk about all my plants I have in the garden. I'm going to give you guys a little show you guys and give you an idea of what's going on. Okay, this is my eggplant. This is my eggplant right here. I have to stake it up because what I'm seeing right now, this eggplant is getting so heavy. so it's gonna pop the limb. So I have to take care of that. Okay, so let me go. I'm basically, this is my, oh, we call this again. Oh, I forgot the name of this. I'll get back to it. But my goodness, they are beautiful. I have so much plans, sometimes I forgot the name. I'm telling you the honest truth. This is another eggplant. This is another kind of eggplant. As you can see right here, they already produce already, so they're producing again. So it's just different kind of, I try to plant lots of different plants in different area. These are my bell pepper again right here. And what happened is, this limb, I have to stake up this limb because I have two nice bell pepper. And you see how it bend over? If I don't stake it, this whole limb gonna pop. And that will not be good for me. All these are summer squash. This is summer squash right here. And it's getting ready to start produce flowers, which is ready to push out squash. You see, these tomato, I'm still getting tomatoes from my tomato plant. I never rip up my tomatoes. I always leave them. The reason why I leave them, because if you take care of the roots, they're gonna always push out tomato for you. Always. So don't give up on your plants. Don't give up on your plants. Always give your plant the care they need, and they will always produce for you. All these collards. Look how much harvest I did with this collard. Look, check it out. You see how much? All this is where I pick leaf from this collard. All right, so now I'm getting it prepared for the winter. Oh, again, more bell pepper, more bell pepper. Still have more bell pepper. Look, one down there. These bell pepper bearing continuously. So all these is kale, a different type of kale. So what I'm doing, as I said, preparing them for the winter, because they're gonna continue produce from now until winter time. So you pick off all these old leaves. I have to spray them because those white flies is messing with them. So I have to spray them. Okay? But different than that, the garden bushy, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to clean it up today so I can do a video with a walkthrough and show you guys what's going on. If you guys check out my videos about Italian pepper, you will see how much I harvest from these Italian pepper. You know, these things just can't bear continuously. You know, look at the limb down here, still full with blossom, and still have pepper, all of them. Every week, you could guarantee you come in here and get bell pepper, get pepper from this tree every week. That's a guarantee. And this pepper is not gonna stop there until November. When the first frost hit them, that's when they're gonna stop produce. Look at here again. All these, Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. If you in the live, you enjoying the live, please hit the like button, guys. Please. Welcome, Bessie Johnny. How you doing? I'm live in the garden, just giving updates on how everything going. I'm just, showing the plants that I have, giving some information about the plants. How you doing? Glad to have you. Glad to have you. I'm just talking about these are some Italian sweet pepper that I plant in February. I plant these in February because I get them when they had blossom and I plant them, and my goodness, it's a good thing I plant them because these pepper been producing from that time and to today and still loaded with pepper and blossom. You see what's going on here? Still loaded with pepper and blossom. All of them. Watch. Blossom, peppers, all of them. It's 5 plants and they're loaded with pepper and blossom. Look what's going on here. But there's ways to really get your and over the years I realized there's ways you could learn how to take care of pepper plant, how deep to plant your peppers, and you could be successful. Because this I plant, I don't even have to worry about these pepper anymore. All I'm doing right now is cleaning up the garden, and all I'm doing is just production everywhere. Okay, this is another hot pepper right here. Look at this. Look at this right here. Let me carry it a little close. Let me see. How you all doing? That sweet pot. How you doing? Welcome to the live. I'm live in my garden right at this moment. Just trying to give you guys a little update on the garden and how the garden progressing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, this is a pepper. Look how much pepper is on this tree right here. Thank you very much. How you doing? Thank you very much. Yes, I'm just giving like a view of what's going on. This pepper is loaded everywhere. All right, and my tomato them, if you notice, they're pushing fresh leaves and they're still producing. So I never pull up any plant. I just leave them, let they do what they want, and if they dry down, they dry down. But I don't pull up any plants. But the garden need a little weeding out, but that's what I'm going to do today. But I just want to show a video before I clean it and then after I clean it. I'm not sure if you guys familiar with Edo. This is an Edo plant. This plant is, you can eat this plant, eat. Down in the root is just like potato. You dig the root, and when you dig the root, you get just like how you get potato from the root. It's the same. They look like this, but this is Edo, not elephant ears. This one is Edo, and you could eat this one. Very delicious. Do some research on your. Oh, you heard of it? Okay, yes, you got to try it. You could plant it in a container and try it out. Tastes very delicious. Okay, so look into that. Look into that. Edo, Eddeo, Edo, very delicious, and it's a food that you can eat and it could last in your stomach. When I say last in your stomach, if you eat this food, you ain't got to be eating every minute. They keep you for a certain amount of time so you can eat less for the day, which is even better for you. All right. These are some, you call this God. I don't know. A lot of people tell me they never heard about it, but it's a vegetables. Let me show you guys. I have a lot of them. It's, you call this God. It's very delicious. Some people use the skin, they allow it to get dry and use the skin to make bowls and spoon, all kind of stuff. But they also delicious. I have a lot in my garden. They spread like pumpkins. I have some to the top of there, and I eat some already, and they delicious. They like squash. You you have that seed? Well, if you have that seed, try some. But remember to plant them in an area that they can spread, because they do spread. Okay? All right, let's keep going. These are my okra. Well, my okra them start producing now. Look at my okra them. They producing. Usually, this is an okra that grows taller than me, and the okra them grow very tall. Okay, these pads they grow very long. A matter of fact, let me show you one right over here. Wait, I didn't. What did you say? The sweet spot. All right, you see these okras? Look how long the pads are. This is the kind of okra I plant. Let me see. Yeah, these are the okra, and these okra basically now start producing. So they're gonna produce right down to the first frost, and after the first frost, that's gonna be it. I don't. Welcome to the live, everyone. I'm so glad to have you guys in the live. Today I'm just giving you guys a rough walk through my garden, live from my garden. Okay? I'm basically showing you guys all the plants and everything I have in the garden. And I also try to explain a little about them. Okay, so look this okra here. This one, I leave this one too long. So now I gotta leave this one for seed. Watch, you see the top there? If it don't break off, meaning I leave it for too long. Look at this one, okay? Look at this one. You see it pop. So that means this one is good to cook. This one, I gotta leave it for seed because it's already hard. So all these, I have to pick them today, like this one. You see, watch. Once you pop it like this, it's good to cook. You don't want to leave them to get old because if you leave them to get old, then you really can't cook them. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure you pick them before they get old. So these are my, let me stand off and give you a little view.